Testing, testing. I can turn that down a little bit. Bloody OBS. We'll put it there. Hello everybody. How are we all doing? Welcome to the SORUK podcast. Let me turn that off. How are we all doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're all here. 8 of you already in here. Jesus. You guys came out of nowhere real quick. But yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome to the SORUK podcast, episode number 3. And I'm joined by Riley tonight. Let's get him unmuted in the Discord. Good evening, Riley.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
Yeah, good.
Lovely stuff. So, we're going to kick things off real quick. We got a couple things to kind of go over before we go into the main thing, which is the 2025 fixtures, where we will be and when will we be at these places and what are we filming. So, we got quite a bit to talk about, but first, we're going to go over something that we're not filming, sadly, but is quite interesting to us, and I'm sure it's quite interesting to a lot of you as well if you are short oval fans. We will start off with talking about our favourite drivers in America, the Chili Bowl Nationals in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And there's a lot of people that we are watching out for, especially 3 people in particular, our stock car boys coming over from the UK and the Netherlands. And yeah, it should be a very good week of racing. Starting, well, we've got practice this Sunday and then the prelims on Monday night. So that will be very entertaining to watch to start off what is going to be a crazy week in America. But also, we'll be watching the event live on YouTube as well. If you search up Arlie or Arlie Motorsports on YouTube, I will try and live stream as much of the Chili Bowl as possible. Sadly I can't record the actual on-track action. It has to be audio reactions only, but you will get the idea of what's happening because there'll be audio and we will probably be screaming all week. So yeah, Riley, what drivers are we watching out for in Tulsa?
So we've got, obviously, as you said, 3 drivers from the stock car world. One of them now has ventured into the sprint car world. We've got Tom Harris, the 5-time F1 world champion. Jack France, who started on pole in the 2023 World Final. And Wout Hoffmans, who normally raced F2s, but has gone over to America to race sprint cars. All 3 of them are taking part in this year's Chili Bowl Nationals. And one day we will make it over to film. One day.
One day we will become Soros at one point. But yeah, yeah, we got Jack France in the 22G, probably Napa car, like usual.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I think so. We got we got Wout Hoffmans in the 48. Wait.
H.
48H, I believe, yeah. 48H with probably the most beautiful midget I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's a gorgeous car. And then we got the 84K. He's got his old number, Tom Harris, in the Brexit means Brexit Skegness car. So, yeah, that'll be very entertaining to watch some beautiful cars from these boys. But then we've also got some American drivers that we all support. I'm sure there's a couple that I'm missing from Riley's favourites, but personally, the people I'm watching out for, like in terms of like pace, people you got to watch out for, RTJ, Ricky Thornton Jr. You got like Christopher Bell as well. He's been rapid in the Tulsa Shootout. He won the Tulsa Shootout.
Kyle Larson, who's another name we'll see taking part, the 21 NASCAR Cup Series champion. He just beat him narrowly in the Tulsa Shootout. So them boys are straight on pace, even though they're slightly smaller and slower cars.
Yeah, but also, if the Tulsa Shootout is anything to go by, we are in for one hell of a week, because that Tulsa Shootout was the best
amazing.
Ever. That was awesome.
Yeah. Ramp, so on the cushion, I don't think they did as much track work as they normally did. I think it was a bit shorter than normal. But the way they went into turn 1 and 2, the cushion basically became a ramp up the wall, which Kyle Larson just rode the last few laps, which was an incredible sight to see.
Yeah, that was very cool. And Bell, I don't know how the hell he held on to that. That was...
Oh, God knows.
He just went in for a slider on the last bend, I think. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
It was an awesome week in Tulsa to start off the show. But now, coming up, starting Sunday for practice, is the Chili Bowl Nationals and then prelims on Monday night. On Tuesday, we've got Jack France and Tom Harris on track. We will be watching them very closely on Tuesday. What day is Wout racing?
Well, it's on Friday, and just to go through who these guys have to race against. Well, on Friday has to race against the likes of Gavin Miller from the Keithkins Motorsport, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Ryan Timms. I believe he's got a race against Ricky Thornton Jr., but I could be wrong there. Uh, yes, I think he does. And on Tuesday, Jack and Tom probably have the hardest qualifying night. They've got Team Ez, who came over from America to last year's World Final. Brad Sweet, who's like a six-time sprint car champion. They got Ricky Thornton Jr. Sorry, if Ricky Thornton's on Tuesday. There's just so many names on Tuesday. Kevin Thomas Jr., Kaylee Bryson, who's the first female to make the main event. Ty Gibbs, the NASCAR driver. There's just so many. Jack and Tom pretty much have the hardest qualifying night.
Yeah, although Tom has had a lot of experience in the Tulsa Bowl, he did make an A-main appearance a long time ago now in one of his first few starts, but he's had a bit of rotten luck the last couple of years. However, we are hoping that will change for him this year now that he's running his 84 car again, and
Hmm.
yeah, hopefully it'll be a good week for him. I mean, yeah, Tuesday is a stacked field. Obviously, tune into Arley Motorsports for live reactions of every single day. Tuesday in particular, we'll be watching very closely, and we will probably be losing our voices by the end of the day, let alone the
Probably.
week. Yeah, so
The Saturday's gonna, if they make any like A main, B main, the Saturday's gonna be very cool and very nervous.
yeah, very, very nervous. We are very passionate about the Chili Bowl, so yeah, we will probably be
Yeah.
going nuts throughout the week. But yeah, we got Wout Hoffman's as well. Like Riley said, probably racing on the Friday, I imagine. Wout has been unbelievable. He made the A main in the Tulsa shootout, and I think at one point it was second in the overall points in the stock non-wing, out of like
Yeah, so before
400.
they went into the final qualifier, he started fourth and finished fourth, which unfortunately dropped him down. But going into that race, he was second in the points, which is
He was
mental.
higher in the points than Kyle Larson, which is
Yeah,
insane.
it's very hard for anyone to do that. So to beat him, well, not beat him in points overall because he unfortunately lost it, but to be at a point where he's been better than Kyle Larson is a mega effort.
Yeah, very, very good. Considering this is only his second appearance in the Tulsa Bowl, he has been insane. And his pace across the whole of 2024 in dirt racing in America has been absolutely fantastic. Won his first ever race in his first ever go in a non-wing 410, which was absolutely insane. And then he went on to get some top threes, some great results throughout the year. He has established himself so well in the US, considering he's from the Netherlands and the fact that the Brisker F2s and the mini stocks and stuff that he's been racing in the past are completely different to these lightweight monsters that they have in the US. He's taken to it like a duck on water. He's been absolutely brilliant, and I have a bold take for him once we get to make our picks on who's going to do what and who's going to win the Chili Bowl and stuff like that. But yeah, speaking of which, shall we get onto that, or is there something else you want
Well,
to
just
say?
quickly, I was just looking at Wout's night, and we say Tom and Jax is difficult. I mean, Wout, as I said, he's got Gavin Miller, Ricky Stenhouse. He's also got a dark horse, Michael Pickens from New Zealand. He's got a NASCAR Cup champion, Kyle Busch, and he's got a race against the two-time defending champion of Logan Seavey. So
Go
no
on,
pressure,
Stevie.
Wout.
Yeah, that's scary. But yeah, no,
To race against him is going to be Wout and Logan side by side would be what a sight.
I mean, WoW might. My mic's topping out. WoW might actually be pretty competitive, but we'll see. Logan is obviously the champion, so he will be hard to stop. But Wout can hold his own. We've seen that across 2024 and already in the early stages of 2025. He has established himself really well and blown our expectations out of the water. So he's one to watch, that's for sure. Either way, let's go into some picks and bold predictions for who's gonna win the Chili Bowl, who's gonna get into what main before they get eliminated, and what we can expect from our three British, well, two British, one Dutch drivers. Riley, I'll
You want
start
to
off
go
with you.
first, or
You
oh,
go
okay,
first.
I'll go first then. I think Jack will be better than last year. Obviously, it was his first year last year, so you got to let him get dialed in, get used to the car. I think did he make an E main or F main last year?
I
I think he'll
don't
do
know.
similar, maybe one better. So I'll say an E main for Jack. I feel like he'll improve from last year, but again, not used to the car as much as others.
Question
So I
is,
think
will
he'll get there.
question is, will Jack use the bumper this time like last year?
Well, if he does, I don't think many people will be happy with him, but he's used to front bumpers, so give him hell, Jack.
I mean, that
Um,
makes it entertaining.
yeah, true. A bit of last bend lunges on the final bend. Don't
Oh
mind Jack.
yes.
Well, Hoffman's. I know what take you're going to say. I would love to agree, but you could be so unlucky because you've got to do very well in your heat. Then you got to transfer to an A main on your night, and then I think it's top three, top five from the qualifiers make it to the Saturday A main, and then you got to race again on Saturday to make it again. Last chance. I think wow on overall of the week, I think he'll make at least a C main on maybe C or D main on Saturday. So I think he'll do very well. I'm hoping he can get onto the A main, but you never know with this place. And Todd, well, like we said, he's been in A main before, so it'd be mega to see him back in it. But he's been very unlucky the last 2 years. Had a massive flip last year. I think the year before he had 2 heat wins. I want to say a B main, but I'm going to hold myself back a little bit. I'm going to say in C main for Tom, and that's what I'm going to say about our boys from the Chili Bowl.
All right. So I think personally, Jack just doesn't have much experience in these cars, and obviously last year he was putting the bumper in. He was competitive in some forms, but obviously he is a long step down from the other two. So I think he'll have a decent first night on Tuesday. We'll have to see, but I do think on the Saturday he's um probably an F main. I'll be honest, if they have an F
I
main.
think that's what he made last year, to be fair.
Yeah, I think
So I
he'll
think it goes
mm,
K main. I think it goes down to. So yeah, I think he
K
got
main or I
F.
main. Yeah,
I think he got F last year. I'm not too sure.
I think he'll get an F main. I don't think he'll go any further than that because of the lack of experience with the car. But then, and plus also he had a somewhat rotten season in Bristol Formula One, so
Yeah, true.
motivation is a bit down. However, he could shock us. You never know. It's Jack France. He is an unpredictable driver, quite entertaining at that, and so maybe he'll shock us. You never know. We've seen it before when he got pole in the 2023 World Final at Northampton, when he won that Mildenhall semi-final, so you never know. He could be quite the wow factor. And on to the next driver, Tom Harris. I'm going to leave Wout till last. Tom, if he actually has a good week this time and doesn't flip, I think he will carve his way through the alphabet soup into a C main as well. I He is so quick round there, and he's in good equipment as well. So he is good. I think he will get a C main, maybe at worst I'd say a D main or an E main. We'll have
Yeah, I'd
to
say the
wait and
same.
see. If he crashes, I'm going to go D main. But hopefully luck is on his side this time, and he has got confidence higher than Mount Everest at the minute after the season he had in Bristol Formula Ones. I'm sure if you stock car fans are in here watching, you will know what happened last year in his Bristol F1 campaign last season. He was
Different
absolutely
animal.
insane. Yeah, different beast, and confidence is overflowing. So we could see an entirely different beast. He might even shock us and go one or two further. You never know. But anyways, the Brexit car looks absolutely amazing. I'd love to see it go further through the field and maybe make a shock A main appearance. Doubt, but you never know. And as for my ridiculously bold prediction, Wout Hoffmans is making the A main. You heard it here first. The pace he has had in Oklahoma, the pace he had last year, and just anything he drove, he was a monster. I think Wout Hoffmans makes it to the A main.
Well, he's got a decently stacked qualifying night. So if he can at least get top two in both his heats, as long as he's not on pole, because it works quite differently. You don't really want to start on pole because you get points for every pass you make plus the position. So you kind of want to start mid pack or last and just carve your way through. So if he can do that, then he'll have a decent qualifying night and then see where he gets in that A main if he does make it, and then on to Saturday. But we'll see. It's hard to call these ones, especially when our drivers have been doing them a long time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the only one that's really experienced out of these three is Tom. This is his 11th Chili Bowl, so, and I think this is only Welt's like second. I think last
I
year was
think
his
it's his
first.
second,
Yeah.
yeah.
But even then, he was good last year. Tom was quicker than him, but he did win a G main and he made his way
They had
through
a
the
very
alphabet
good race
soup.
together.
Yeah,
A very
he
good race together.
he made it further than Tom did last year. So this year, I think he'll go even further because he's still got all that American racing experience after staying over there an entire year, doing everything under the sun. But yeah, no, and he was mega at the Tulsa Shootout. I think Wout, I think Wout will surprise a lot of people.
He's
The
still young too. He's what, 17, 18?
17, yeah,
So he's got so many chili bowls ahead of him. If he doesn't make it this year, there's boundless opportunities for him to make one.
exactly. I mean, the man is on form. He will surprise a lot of Americans, that's for sure. Probably surprise a lot of Brits as well with my prediction. But there you go. Wout Hoffmans, Tom Harris, Jack France, and just to top things off, who do you think's winning the Golden Driller?
Oh, I really want to try so hard not to be biased. There's obviously I've got my favourites: Cannon McIntosh, Buddy Kofoid, Michael Pickens is there too. But it's hard to put it past the likes of Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson. But I'm gonna be slightly biased. He had a good run last year, almost beat Logan CV for the Golden Driller. But I think this year is his year. I'm going to say Michael Buddy Kofoid is going to take the Golden Driller and win the Chili Bowl.
I like that prediction. I like that a lot. And he is rapid, so he could do the job. You never know. But
He
obviously,
finally got some 410 sprint experience in the World of Outlaws. I think he was the joint best rookie ever. So he's rapid in M and he's rapid in midget. So it's hard to put it past him.
Buddy Kofort's going to have one hell of a season, that's for sure. And it'll be one
Hmm.
hell of a start if he can win a Golden Driller. Either way, my pick for the win in the Chili Bowl Nationals 2025 is going to be. Ooh,
There's so many good drivers.
there is so many.
There's what, 397 cars this year?
Something like that, yeah. The most we've ever had. I don't think Bell's going to win it because, yes, he's quick. Yes, he won the Tulsa Shootout. But
Thank you, Joe Gibbs.
he he's had a couple years off. The JGR dirt ban probably affected him a little bit. But obviously, he will make the A main with ease. He'll give everyone a hard go at it. Larson as well, he'll give everyone a hard time. He's been rapid. But my boy Logan Seavey, currently two-time defending
Repeat.
Golden Driller champion. Yeah, Seavey will at least get a top three, I imagine. I don't think he'll win it a third time. I don't think he'll do it.
Ooh.
I think, and you are going to love me for this, Cannon McIntosh will do it.
Oh, yes.
Cannon
The boy Cannon.
McIntosh. Yep. Cannon
What a
McIntosh
beautiful
or
car as well this
yeah.
year.
Cannon McIntosh or Dason Pursley, I reckon. One of the
Oh,
two.
Pursley's a very good shout. Should
Yeah.
have won the Winged Outlaw. I think it was, yeah, Winged Outlaw. Tulsa Shootout, but unfortunately got clipped with, I've forgotten his name now, but down the main straight while fighting for the lead and ended up rolling it. But that's a very good shout as well, Dason Pursley. He's a dark horse, but I've got a very bold one that one of the top boys in midget racing won't make the A main. So either Ricky Thornton, even maybe Christopher Bell. I think one top name will not make the A main.
Yeah, I think RTJ will give Cannon a very hard time. I think RTJ will come second. So my top three, I reckon, will be Cannon McIntosh, RTJ, and Dason Pursley. That is my top three.
I'll go for Kofoid, Larson, and then I'll sneak in Cannon McIntosh just for the vibes.
Just for the vibes.
Just for the
Copycat.
vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
But
the boy. You've got to
he
go with him.
is. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be interesting with 400 cars all week long. There is a lot to play for. I think Wow won't get a top 10. I reckon he'll come like 15th, 16th, something like that in the A
Hmm.
main. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's my bold pick. Wout Hoffman's
Well, he
makes
done
it to
well
the
in
A
the
main.
Tulsa shootout. He started what, 15th,
Yeah.
14th, and then due to some lucky, fortunate stuff for him, he did get a top 8 in that, which I was very surprised at. But yeah, we'll just have to see. I mean, I'm sure they won't let us down. I'm sure they'll do very well, the best they can, and just see what happens.
I'm pretty sure apart from RTJ and maybe one or two others, Wout has passed the most cars all week in the Tulsa shootout.
Oh, probably went from pole to win in heat one, or what, his first heat, seventh to first in his second, and then he was in all four like categories, so he probably passed a hell of a load.
Yeah, Wout had a very busy week, and he's got a busy week again up his sleeve with that car. But yeah, that is our segment of Tulsa done, the Chili Bowl Nationals 2025. Remember, I will be live on my Arlie or Arlie Motorsports YouTube channel. Search up Arlie Motorsports because that way it will come up. Um, I will be live streaming our reactions to the Chili Bowl Nationals. Obviously, because it's flow racing coverage, I can't show the actual racing going on, but you will hear our reactions, and it'll be a very fun week, that's for sure. I'll try and stream as much of it as I can. I won't be able to stream all of it, I don't think, because I've got bits and bobs going on next week as well, but I'll probably have it on in the background at times when I'm doing other stuff as well, and you'll still hear everyone else. So, remember, next week, starting Monday prelim night. Obviously, you got the practice on the Sunday, but I won't be streaming that. We'll wait till Monday for the racing to get underway. And on to the next subject. I'm going to let Riley take over this whole segment because I know nothing about NZ racing. So, Riley, take it away. Our stock car boys in New Zealand.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm knowledgeable about it. I just know what happens when our boys go over. So the week after Chili Bowl, I believe it is the World 240s in, I want to say this correctly, Rotorua. I've probably said that wrong, but I believe that's the track. Normally, we have about 5 or 6 of our drivers take part in it. I believe Frank's won it 3 times, maybe even 4. So he's won it a fair few times. Should have won it last year. Got taken out in the final heat. I think the normal teams driver will do it. So I think we'll have Yeli Tesla, Nils Tesla, Cole Hawkins, Frank Wayman Jr., Frank Wayman Jr., and Charlie Sauder doing it at least. Maybe a couple more. I believe Tom Harris will be going to do the World 240s. I believe that's what he said in his interview with Neil Randon. So I think he's got to fly straight away from Chili Bowl to make the World 240s. He'll be with Joblins, who's won plenty of titles in New Zealand. But they do it differently. They do 3 heat races pretty much, and then based on points, whoever has the most points after 3 heats takes the championship. Is it bad if I say Tom could do really well in that? Is it bad if I say that?
I think he'll dominate.
I wouldn't say dominate, but because he's done it before. He's been in the teams before. I'm pretty sure he's done the 240s as well before. I don't think he'll win, but I think he'll get top 5 if he can get used to the car quick. They normally do practice on Friday night, and then they fight for the championship on Saturday night because we get automatic entry. It's basically like their world final, pretty much. And yeah, we can have. It could be quite carnage if Frank or one of us in general gets in front again, because there was a lot of hatred last year between New Zealand and England when Frank was winning. We're probably going to get the same again if Frank or Tom does well. But that's the week after Chili Bowl, I believe, on the Friday and Saturday. So very early in the morning for us. I think it's like 4 or 5 in the morning. And then next month, we've got my personal favourite, the Teams Champs, which I'm sure James has seen plenty of as well.
Yeah, I've seen clips here and about on Facebook.
We've got the same team as last year. We've got Frank Wayman Jr. as team captain, Frank Wayman Jr., Charlie Sauder, and Yeli and Nils Tesla. I think Cole Hawkins is a reserve, but I could be wrong on that. I'm not too sure.
He has some role
Basically,
in it.
I think he's either a sub or reserve. I don't really know how the teams in general works. But there's, I believe, 14 teams take part, and then you're drawn against 2 teams on the qualifiers or 3 teams on the qualifiers. And then you get points based on your position to make it to the main event. Last year, we got 3rd or 2nd. I think it's 3rd. We won the 3rd place runoff. Not sure who against, so I can't remember. But we done the celebrations we did in general was amazing. Charlie and Niels going mad in the centre after they won the qualifier to the runoff. And then Frank, Charlie climbing up the wall, smoke, yelling Tesla, burning out against the wall. If we win it, it could go mental. And you're probably going to see quite a few posts of it on our community page if we do win it. I'd love to one day go over and film that, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. But what an event that is. You get like 14,000 fans a day. It's mega. I love that weekend.
So, with that said, I have a question for all of you watching the stream. Would you like to see us react to the NZ teams? Because
I'll wake up.
I'm sure Riley can find a way to stream it to us. So I don't think we'll be able
I'm
to
probably
show
going to
the
buy
coverage.
the finals if we make it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we'll see. It depends if we watch it, but I'm down to watch it if it means you guys want to watch it, listen to us react to it. Because obviously we can't show the coverage, but if you want to hear us react to it, let us know, and that could be arranged. Some more content to do during the off season.
It's a mega weekend. I love it. If I was in New Zealand, it'd be the first thing on the calendar every year. What a weekend! The atmosphere. It's like a world final. Just you've got so many teams taking part. You've got communities together. We have quite a fair few Brits go over for it. It's such a good vibe. But love that weekend. They put on such a good show. I wish we did something similar over here, but the cars aren't built for it. So unfortunately, we won't get that anytime soon.
Yeah, it's a shame, but I would like to watch it because I've seen clips of it. It looks insane. I've never watched it live, so
Oh, some of the shots they do is like, how can you take that? But as I said, the cars are built for it. They're built for absolute mammoth hits. There was one like last week or the week before at the track that the team's champs is held at, Palmerston North, and how drivers themselves can take that and just get back in the car and go again is incredible. What their machines is such a talent.
I can't tell what's more armoured up, the Kiwis or the cars.
Oh, both.
Yeah, but either way, that'll be very interesting. And let's do some predictions. I can't. I'll predict what I can. I'll probably mainly just do the teams because I don't really know
Mm.
how good the drivers are. But I reckon I'll start off with the NZ teams. I think Team GB will get a runner-up spot. That's my prediction.
Our joint best, I believe. I think we got second in 2010, 2009, something like that.
Hmm.
We got the same team, which I'm very happy about because they were brilliant last year. Unfortunate in the qualifyings, we lost a race on bad luck. I think we got puncture or something with our leading car. I'd love to say runner up. I'd obviously love to say win because we've never won. But I see another third place. I see another like on the podium. I just hope that we've got all the luck and we can finally bring a team's champs across the sea and bring it to England. Because imagine the parades and everything at the tracks if our boys bring that here, that'd be mega. 240s. I want to say Frank's going to win, but last year he done got done so hard into the wall. So I'm not gonna think our boys going to win it. I think Tom and Frank, if Tom is going, will do very well. I think they'll both be in the top 5 in points. But I mean, it's hard to put it past Asher Rees, any of the Reeses really. So I'll probably say Asher Rees will win the 240s, and probably Palmerston for like the 5th time
Hmm.
win team champs.
I think, I don't know why, I have a feeling these cars are fairly similar to the Brisker F1s, just obviously a bit heavier, a bit more armoured up. I think Tom will get, I think Tom will get quick in it a lot faster than people think, and I think Tom will sweep. I think Tom will win it.
Oh, sweep's a very big shout because there's 20 something cars in the finals.
Hmm.
If there's an English person winning, 19 of them go for you. Like you're not safe. So I'd love it if we get another UK win. I think Frank's won it 3 times. One in 2009, he had gold stripes on his silver roof. So if one of our boys can do it, I'll be very happy. Not bothered who, not bothered how. Just be very cool to get another World 240s title over in England.
I just want some chaos, that's all I want. I want to see them
Yeah, that'll be
Facebook
good.
clips go wild.
If one of us is winning, it'd be nice to have all the English lads team up with each other in before the teams, just to try and help one of ours, the leading of ours, take their 240s.
You just know if Tom is leading, all the Waymans are coming to a stop. They're going to batter
Well, that'd
everybody.
be cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Charlie definitely helped Frank when he went. He was like blocking very well. I think he was
Yeah.
blocking Jaden Ward or someone, and he got buried with his big wing. But yeah, there needs to be a roadblock for the English lads if one of us is winning. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Tom, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Tom, though, because the cars are.
I think it'd be Frank.
I don't know, because
Frank's really good in the New Zealand cars. I
But
think Ian Gilbank's actually doing it.
I
I'm not too
know
sure though.
I know this is on shale. I know this is on dirt and stuff, but you saw how quickly Tom adapted to that new tarmac car. I think he'll do something similar with this, and
Yeah.
it's not all that different to Brisker F1s. It's just the cars are heavier and the track is a bit longer. But
Oh, it's a very weird track. It's like a hairpin, like Monaco hairpin at each bend, but it's a lovely track.
I
Yeah, I mean,
mm,
Tom's definitely going to adapt to it. Is he going to adapt to it very quickly? We'll have to see on the Friday practice. He's in a very good team with the Joblins.
yeah.
Uh, I just think Frank will be better because he's a legend over there. They do love him. 3-time champ, I'm pretty sure. I think he won it like 98, and then somewhere between that and 2009, he won 2. Should have won it last year, as I said. So it'll be between them two if an English person was to take it. As long as one of us gets it. No offense to New Zealanders, obviously, but it'll be very cool.
It will be sick. Either way, it's going to be a good show. Hopefully, we can watch it live. Hopefully, we can
That'll
actually
be
get
very
up on
cool. Yeah,
time for it. Yeah, because I've never watched it live. So, no,
I
sorry.
did. I did last year. It wasn't very nice, but I mean,
I
if
watched.
racing's on, you got to wake up.
I watched last year's World 240s, I think, but I never got to watch the teams. I want to watch the teams. That's what I'm interested in. So,
Mm.
hopefully, this year is the year I'll be able to see that. And maybe, just maybe, if I'm in the mood, I might stream it to SORUK and get our reactions of it up on here. That would be very cool. Very
Yeah,
different to what we
that'll be
usually
mint.
do. But yeah, either way, good luck to Team GB. Good luck to all the Brits going over there. Make us proud and let the bumpers fly, as they always say.
Make the sparks fly.
Yeah,
Put the bumper in because they're proper bumpers as well.
yeah,
So
exactly.
that could be it's gonna be mint both events.
I'm looking at these pictures, the graphic, and the bumpers. They're just
Oh,
steel.
they do it different in New Zealand.
Mm.
It's so good.
Mate, it's just,
One day Sorok will be there. One day.
you might as well have a big metal plough on the front of it. But either way, let's move on to the main part of the podcast now. The bit that's going to take up probably quite a bit of time. We'll try and make it as brief as we can. We're not going to make it like the last podcast where we
3
talk about
hours.
one topic for 3 hours. But we are now going to the 2025 fixtures. Let's pick what meetings we are going to film this season. There's a lot I want to do. I don't want to do as much travelling this year. I want to cover as many meetings as I can because I'll be honest, I don't have the money to travel all across the UK every single week. I want to keep as local as I can, so like Kings Lynn, Mildenhall, Skeg, places like that. The places that aren't too far away from me, so hopefully we can do that. I'd like to do a couple road trips here and there, maybe an older shot here and there, but yeah, so let's get on with it. I'm going to start off with myself because obviously I do a lot of the meetings, but
You've got way more than me.
yeah, I hope you can do more meetings though.
Oh, that'll be nice. We'll have to see. I want to do quite a few more.
Yeah, so let's start off from the beginning. Let's talk about the icebreakers. The unlimited icebreaker in 12 days' time, and the 1600 banger icebreaker at Kings Lynn 2 weeks after the unlimited one. They're always good events to film. The first meeting I ever filmed with my new camera was last year's Unlimited Icebreaker, and that was a good meet. Well, actually, no. I filmed
The
Hennersford Civil
second.
War. Yeah, second. I filmed Hennersford Civil War. It was crap, so I didn't upload it. So, yeah, sorry about that. But, yeah, no, the Icebreakers, always good fun to film. I always enjoy doing them. The 1600 one is savage, because you have some of the stock car boys come out for the 1600 Icebreaker. Wes Starmer, who's an absolute madman in bangers. Callum Gill comes from an F1 to a banger for the 1600 Icebreaker. Goes on Oppo and takes everybody out. You got, who else? Billy Smith and Ryan Santry sometimes go out there for the
That'll be
1600s.
mint.
Yeah, they were good at the 23 Icebreaker, I believe. Ryan Santry went for a massive flip in 2023 on top of another car, so yeah, that's a thing. But anyways, yeah, you get a bunch of the stock car people come over for a 1600 icebreaker. You get one or two for the unlimiteds, but the stock car lot like the unders icebreakers, so that'll be savage. It
There
all,
was a year. I don't know what it was, but there was a year when they was trying to get like a brisker team together.
yeah,
I don't know what year that was, but I know Tom, Mick Harris, and some others was trying to form a brisker team to take part. If that
Yeah.
happens one day, that'll be mint. That'll be really cool.
They need a saloon stock car team as well because you get Wes Starmer, Michael
Oh, that'll
Allard,
be
Billy
really
Smith.
cool. Because they do not give a damn.
Yeah, Wes. If you watch my Nutcracker video from last month, you'll see just how savage Wes Starmer is in a banger. Jesus Christ.
He does not care. You think sometimes he's mental in saloons, but
Yeah.
Jesus, put him in a banger.
Yeah, but either way, yeah, you had Allard, Billy Smith. I think Diggy Smith even had a go in a banger not too long ago. But yeah, no, that'll be good to see all the stock car boys come out again. You get some of the Speedworth drivers come over for that as well, like the Cornish boys. You get some drivers from like Buxton, Trent, places like that. It's always a good meeting. And speaking of big banger meetings, the Demolition Icon is in chat. Hello, Ronan, the Norwegian banger fan.
The first 1500 icebreaker was in 2005, making it 20 years since we had a second icebreaker in Formula.
Exactly.
Very good fact there.
And this year will mark the 31st Unlimited Banger Icebreaker, I believe. So,
Jesus.
yeah, so it's been going for a while. Fun fact, the first 50... Oh, you read that, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you was reading a wiki page.
Oh, I wish.
I wish.
You'd have thought I got that from a wiki page.
Yeah.
I need
So,
wiki just to know my banger facts.
yeah. So, moving on to the next meeting, one that I don't know if it's certain yet, but I'm in talks with a couple people about it. I want to go to the first BWS round at Aldershot on the 9th of February. So, Josh Carter, who was on the last podcast, he is good friends with somebody who we know called Max, and they want to go to Aldershot for the first BWS round. I should be going with them if all goes well, if I have the money. So hopefully we can get a cheeky Aldershot in there as well. And then the week after that, a meeting that I actually had quite a lot of fun filming last year. It was the Yarmouth season opener, back to basic bangers, the super stocks, and the junior bangers. So
I'd love to get super stocks on the channel more. I love the super stocks.
yeah, I love them as well. We had some savage moments from them last
Oh
year,
yeah,
but
that Ipswich shot.
that
Jesus.
Ipswich one was mental. But
I think it's going to be a few visits to Yarmouth for you this year.
yeah, there's a few in the pipeline, at least 3. So yeah,
There's
that'll be good.
definitely 2.
Yeah, there's definitely 2, which we will get to very soon. But yeah, no, Yarmouth. I always love filming Yarmouth. I've only been a couple times, but it is
It
a
looks like a
lovely
nice
track.
track. I
It
haven't
is
been.
nice. It's a bit complicated when you've never been to locate where everything is because it's a stadium section on the front straight, so it's a bit complicated to navigate. But
Oh yeah, I've seen pictures of that.
yeah,
But all the shot was terrible.
yeah, older
I'm not
shot.
doing that again.
But yeah, no. Older shot on the 9th of Feb. Yarmouth on the 16th of Feb. That'll be good. And then the week after that, the practice day at Kings Lynn, the first taste of stock cars in 2025, and it's free entry. I will be there. I'll be recording all the new stock cars and stuff, mainly the stock cars. I'm not too fussed about the bangers really at practice day, but unless there's something cool that turns up like Willie Scores' dad with that Cortina. But yeah, I think Aldershot has some
Probably
good
just
events.
me, but I love practice day.
Yeah,
But I'm such a nerd on racing, like Formula One preseason testing, just practice sessions in general.
yeah,
Just it feels like the season's finally arrived.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
every time you go to that practice day, and I get pictures from you about how cars look and who looks like fast, I just feel like we're back, we're good to go.
Yeah, this is good. But yeah, we'll film the stock cars there. We'll film a couple of the cool bangers that are there, and it'll be quite chill. It'll be a chill day, and then 1 week later, to start off the season, early March, we have got the stock car season opener at Kings Lynn, Brisker Formula 2 World Final Qualifier. Or is it a World Final Qualifier or is it World of Shale? I think
Should
it's
be.
World.
It should be. It should be.
But hold on, let me read this. I think Aldershot has some good events.
Well, I don't think we're doing the world final this year, are we? So
No, especially if Team 3 Litre is... Yeah, the Aldershot 3 Litre meetings are really good. I would like to go to at least one of them. It's just... The problem with Aldershot is getting there and getting back home for me. It's a fair distance away. Yeah, I can pick Riley up on the way there, but then there's the M25, and I hate the M25, so...
Oh, you're not the only one.
Yeah, so...
Hated that when we was on our way back.
Yeah, we got lost, so... Yeah, I'd like to do a couple Aldershot again. It's just getting back from Aldershot is a nightmare. But it's almost a teaser trailer event of the practice days. Yeah, exactly. It's literally a
Plus, it's
teaser.
good for nerds as well because you can see like cars not really in proper race mode, like they're not being pushed, so you can
Yeah.
just get an idea of who's done what with a car, the setups and everything, like proper nerdy stuff.
Yeah, you got. It's like Marcus Gilbert's F2 he had. That wasn't even stickered up at practice day. The next week at the season opener it was, and it looked beautiful. So there you go. But every track is far away from me. Well, you're not wrong. You're in Norway, so the Norwegian.
Isn't there not racing in Norway? I swear I've seen
I
like
don't
Formula
think
Twos
so.
in Norway.
Because Demo did live in the UK, but then he moved to Norway in 22, I think, or
Fact
19.
check, demo.
2019, 2019, I think so. But yeah, either way, Demo does this thing called Demo on tour, the Demolition Icon on tour. That's always good fun. But yeah, either
The
way,
SORUK on tour, then we're going to nab that.
yeah, the
That's
UK
when we go
to
Tulsa.
hopefully at the end of this year, the UK to the Netherlands, Sornel.
Oh my god, there's so many names. We're gonna have to like each announcement when we're going to a different country, like Sornel,
Soros,
Soros, isn't it?
Soros,
Sons for New Zealand.
Sons.
Sons for New
2019.
Zealand.
2019, cool, yeah. Because if you look at Demo's clips on Facebook, you'll be very entertained, I'll give you that. But either way,
Bug.
what was you saying?
Free shout out.
Free shout out. Ah, you got to, haven't you? Either way,
Yeah.
season opener at Kings Lynn, F2 Stock Car World of Shale qualify. You always get over 80 F2s for that, which is absolute mayhem. It's always a good night. Unfortunately, last year when I filmed it, I had camera difficulties. My batteries didn't want to work properly, so I
I
only
was gonna
managed to
say,
film
let's hope
5
it's not the
races.
same.
Yeah, I only managed to film 5 races, so I ended up only just putting the F2s out, which I'm gutted about. But either way, it's always a good meeting, and it's good fun. Good to see all the new cars out there. And you also have the saloon stock cars and the 1300s along with them as well. So it's always good fun. It's the true beginning of the 2025 season. And then the day after the Kings Lynn meeting, you have the Skegness season opener, and you will see a lot of Skegness on the channel this year because I love going there. It's one of my favourite tracks in the country, in Europe for that
The
matter.
best track.
Yeah. Well, Kings Lynn, but but
Okay, well I'm not biased, otherwise I'd say Northampton.
yeah, but yeah, no. Skegness, you're going to see a lot of Skegness on the channel, and at Skegness you'll most likely again have the Brisker F2s, the saloon stock cars, GT rods, and the 1600 bangers. So a good day. It was a good day last year. Very short considering it was like 17 races. It was like 3-4 hours long. So it's a good, fun, quick meeting to do and gets a lot of content out. So look forward to that weekend, the first proper speed weekend of 2025, which is always good. And then after that, you've got Ipswich BWS, the second BWS round. For once, it's not on the same night as the Kings Lynn season opener, which I'm very happy about. So yeah, I should be at Ipswich BWS, so I don't know what they're going to have on with them. There's still a lot of stuff that needs to be confirmed by mainly Speedworth and Skegness yet, fixtures-wise, but we do have some of the early early Speedworth meetings out at the minute, so we will be looking at them as well. Ippy BWS, 16th, no, sorry, the 15th.
16th!
The 15th of March. The true beginning of everything. The Brisker Formula Ones come back to town at Kings Lynn, and they will be joined by.
Saloons and minis, I think.
Yep.
That's such a good day for me, by the way. Got F1 in Australia like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then a little break, and then stock cars in the evening.
Yeah.
That's the idea of. We only have 2 seasons: race season and off season.
Exactly.
But that's the beginning. That's the best one. And what a day that is!
Fixtures.
Just start the season perfectly.
I'm just getting all the fixtures up at the minute, just so I know what.
I believe it was because isn't Josh racing that day?
Yeah, Josh Carter is racing a saloon stock car by Billy Smith on the 15th of March.
Please get a video of him getting rattled.
Yeah,
Please.
Tune into that to see Josh Carter get absolutely levelled. But yeah,
Unless he puts in Chevel.
I don't think Chevel
That's
will be
gonna
there,
imagine
will
he
he?
puts in Chevel in his first
Chevel,
meeting. Oh,
Chevel,
imagine if he does.
Chevel only goes to like the championship meetings.
Imagine he does go then, and Josh just buries him.
Yeah, I need to go Skegness again. Someone at Goldie's meeting recommended a weekend with the saloons. I only went to Skeg because of Goldie, but I may go again at some point. Go to UK Speed Weekend.
The
That is
best, well,
it.
second best, because I prefer one more.
Yeah, go to UK Speed Weekend. It is basically stock cars with banger rules. At that point, they treat it like bangers.
It was
200,
last year.
yeah, about 240 cars in the pits. You got like 100 saloons, 100 F2s, about 60 F1. It's insane. It is my favourite stock car weekend of the year, and apart from like F1 World Final, not much comes close. But
Oh, yeah,
that
we're
will,
not counting World Finals. That's just
yeah,
top of the list.
yeah. But then again, you have Saloon World Final this year and the 1300 euro. So, but
Come on, Teps.
yeah, either way, F1's return to Kings Lynn for their 2025 season to kick off, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, March 22nd, the return of Mildenhall. We beg and plead for Mildenhall to
It should
come.
be ready.
Yeah,
It
it
should be
should
ready.
be. They are working very
New
hard.
fence and all.
Terry Garrett, Dean Wood, the Freestones, everybody that's working there, they are doing a stellar job. And I'm hoping that it comes back on the scheduled time of March 22nd, because that will be fantastic, which is a Saturday night, which should be Supreme Championship, I imagine, if it does come back then.
That's the
Because,
same day I should be recording for the first time at Northampton with the new camera.
yep. Oh yeah, Riley's got a new camera, so you'll get some
About
new,
time.
yeah, some new good-looking footage from him. We both now have camcorders, which is very good. It's going to be an exciting season, and hopefully Riley can do more meetings with it this year as well. But but Riley will cover all the Northampton F1 meetings anyway, so it'll be good for him.
Yes, but it's the local.
Yeah, the local. Well, Kingsland's my local, so we're
Yeah.
both in the same boat. But yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully I am begging Mildenhall comes back on the 22nd of March. Wonder how the new wall will be at Mildenhall. Oh, it's just a baby King's Lynn, mate. It'll be proper.
It looks so good in the pictures that they've shown off. It looks like
Yeah.
stock cars won't tip over the wall and bangers can get a proper following.
Oh yeah, it's literally baby King's Lynn. I wonder if the Armco
Yeah,
is going
it's
to be.
nice.
I wonder if the Armco is going to be dangerous though as well. It's going to be like Stanlake. You catch the Armco, it rips your car apart. I wonder if it's going to be like that.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Oh yeah, exactly. But
Race on it.
yeah, exactly. March 22nd, Mildenhall Supreme. Hopefully, I beg, please. Either
And
way.
Northampton.
Yep. Yep, double. That'll be the first double trouble of 2025 if that's the case. But either
I believe
way,
it's a nothing meeting for F1, so I think it's just a normal
yeah.
plain meeting.
And then if Mildenhall comes back, it's another speed weekend because on the 23rd of March you've got Kings Lynn 2 litre bangers, 600 bangers, junior bangers, and unlimited ladies. I'm probably not going to film the juniors or unlimited, so I'm going to film the 2 litres and 1600s. But second speed weekend of 2025, already covering a ton of meetings already. And
Wait till
then
April, mate.
yeah,
Jesus. We're just looking at it now.
March 20.
Jesus Christ.
And then we go to March the 29th at Bradford. I do want to do Bradford, the Grand National Championship. That might be on the cards. We'll have to wait and see what money is like at the time. But yeah, no, should be good. Bradford, I loved going to Bradford back in November for the shootout finale. It's just a shame that I did an awful job at filming it. But
Nah, you're right.
yeah,
We all have off days.
exactly. Where is the BWS fixtures? Can you find?
Yes, I can send
If you
it
can
over.
if you can bring over the BWS fixtures, that'd be lovely.
Yep, send them over now.
But yeah, 29th of March, Bradford Grand National Championship for the Briscoe Formula Ones. I don't know what else is on with them. We'll have to see. Let's go back to Kings Lynn.
Say
Fifth
it to
of
him on Messenger.
Yep. Saturday, the 5th of April, 1300 stock cars, 1600 bangers, and micro bangers for Kings Lynn. On the 5th of April, the 12th of April, Briscoe F1's return to Mildenhall.
Speed weekend, yay!
Speed weekend. What else is on with them?
Northampton the day after.
Okay, yeah. So stock car speed weekend. F1's at Mildenhall. F1's at Northampton. That'll be very entertaining indeed. BWS fixtures. Ah, yes. Okay. So yeah, Speed Weekend on the 12th and 13th, and then on the 20th, and then we've got one of the bigger weekends of the year, the Easter weekend. 4 meetings in 4 days. That's gonna be tiresome. But yeah, we will be doing Skegness Good Friday for the Brisker Formula 1s, Brisker Formula 2s, and the National Hot Rods for their yearly outing at Skegness. And then on the Saturday, you've got the East Anglian Championship for the Unlimited Bangers and probably Saloon Stock
Formula
Cars as well.
Ones.
Oh yeah, Formula 1s and V8, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a speed week. Well, kind of a
Yeah,
speed
so
weekend.
I keep forgetting Kingsland now of their fixtures up. You know,
Well, we never normally race at Lynn on that weekend, so it's quite
no.
different having that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird.
I
F1
think
stop.
every F1 meeting in that month is a speed weekend.
Yeah,
Buxton and Hennesford on the 5th and 6th, Mildenhall 12th and 13th, and Skeggy and Lynn on 18th and 19th.
yeah. So you got the F1's Unlimited East Anglian and the V8 stock cars on the 19th of April. Sunday the 20th will be the first time me and Riley meet up at the same track. Northampton, BWS, round 3. It was mental last year. We're doing it again. It was a great
Oh,
day.
so good.
Yeah. And that was Riley's first proper banger meeting in a very, very long time.
Well, it's
So,
the first only banger meeting, pretty much,
oh
because normally
really?
I only see him when they're on with F1. So that was
Yeah,
my first proper main banger meeting. Normally I
yeah.
just see him at Cov when they was on there.
Yep. That was a great day. And then to round off a busy Easter weekend on the 21st of April, we have Kings Lynn's ever famous wacky races on Bank Holiday Monday. 4x4 bangers, 2 litre banger wacky races which are now replacing the micro banger wacky races. It's now 2 litre bangers. You got the Reliant Robins and you got the 1300 stock cars, which will be track star drivers only. So I wish they didn't do track star drivers only. I
Yeah,
wish they
why
got everyone
Trackstar only?
involved. I don't know. I mean, maybe
Okay,
maybe Speedworth have got a meeting on then as well.
probably.
Mm, I
I
see
haven't
them on the
seen much of
thumbnail,
Speedworth.
as in the BWS round. Yeah, exactly. It's just that the. Hold on, let me look. I can. Can I see these properly? Oh yeah, I can, kind of. But yeah, so yeah, that's Easter weekend done. On the 26th of April, on a Saturday, you got the Brisker Formula 2 stock cars, Saloon stock cars, and Junior Bangers at Kings Lynn. That will be 3 videos in 1. Oh, sorry, not 3 videos in 1. Sorry, 3 videos separate. But yeah, normal meeting. And then, have we got anything before this? Normally, so, Bank Holiday Monday in May, the first one, will be the draft meeting, which is absolutely savage last year. Why is that now coming up? Get off my
We've got a
screen.
Northampton before that, apparently.
Have we?
3rd of May, apparently. Only
Mm,
just seen that. Didn't even know we had one in May, but I'll take it.
either way, oh yeah, you got Northampton on Sat. That might be
Yeah, I
two
didn't even
meet.
realise.
That might be 2 meetings in 1 again, because I might do Ipswich again on that night, if it's there.
Yeah.
Because
I
you
mean, I
got
didn't even know we had Northampton in May, but I'm not complaining.
because on that night you might have the National Hot Rods Super Stocks English Championship
Oh,
and
yeah, that
six.
was the shot from last year, wasn't it? Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
a good meeting.
you'll have that meeting on the same night as Northampton. That'll be good. And then
That'll
on
be
the
solid.
5th of May, if I can find it, 5th of May, the draft returns to Kings Lynn. 2 litre bangers, 600 bangers, micro bangers, and 1300 stock cars. That is going to be savage. That was
I didn't know there was
unbelievable
that many
last year.
formulas on.
Well, they got rid of. There used to be 4 banger formulas for the draft, but they got rid of the unlimiteds because they were rubbish. So
Oh, fair enough.
yeah, so now it's just 2 litres, 1600s, and micros with the 1300 stock cars, which in my opinion is an upgrade. We'll take that. Surprised no Siamese bangers for the wacky race. Yeah, I'm surprised by that. Bit of a shame, really, but they didn't really get many cars anyway, so yeah. But either way, they got 1300s on there now and 2 litre bangers. There's some upgrades going on. Personally, for me, anyway. For banger fans, it's tragic. Either way, let's move on to what's next.
It's the big weekend next for you, isn't it? The Waller weekend.
Yeah, it is. I forgot about Kev Waller. Yeah, Kev Waller
And I've just
weekend.
seen it's the same date as UK, but again, I'm fuming.
Yep. Right. I'm going to try everything I can to convince your parents to go to UK Open weekend because I want to cover that. Because I can't.
This is if I mean, last year was good. It was only the Grand National that was really good.
Yeah, I
But we'll
think.
try. We'll try.
Yeah, we'll try and get Riley over to Skegness for the UK Open, whilst I am at Mildenhall for the biggest banger weekend of the year, Kev Waller Weekender. Probably out of everything, my favourite weekender of the year. I know I'm a stock car fan, but Kev Waller hits different. My
Mm.
favourite weekend of the year. Camping there on the Friday night, the Saturday night, and then the Sunday. Absolutely epic weekend every single year. It's just a blast, and get the barbecues running. It'll be awesome. But yeah, Kev Waller weekend returns. We'll hopefully get Riley to cover Skegness UK Open weekend in May, and that will be very good
Not
indeed.
promising anything.
Yeah, not promising anything, but we will see. Either way, on the 17th of May at Kings Lynn, you've got the Brisker Formula One Stock Cars World Championship qualifying round and the Brisker F2 English Championship, the first of two F2 championships at Kings Lynn this year. Like I said, not like I said, sorry, but stock cars have a stacked schedule at Kings Lynn this year. They've got a ton of titles across all different stock car formulas. It's going to be absolutely mental. I
Kings
can't
Lynn
wait
is
for
the
it.
home of stock cars this year.
It is, absolutely. In Kings Lynn's God knows how many years of history, this is the most stacked fixture list they've ever had. This
And
rivals.
too right too after last year.
This beats 2009 and 2013. So,
Mm.
but Brisker F1 World Championship qualifying round, the F2 English, that'll be a good meeting. When they had the F1s and the F2 British at Lynn last year, that was a good meeting. Absolutely savage. One of my best filming efforts from last year as well. So yeah, that'll be good.
I'm biased. I was going to say, well, finals your best.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know.
You did well on that week. You did well on that day.
I don't understand Trackstar. Seems odd to me. Well, I think Trackstar have just gone all out with stock cars this year. I don't really know
I think they
what.
meant track start only formula
Yeah.
on Wacky Races.
Yeah, I mean maybe, but either way, I know Trackstar have changed a lot with different meetings, but that's just because some other formulas they don't get the cars anymore because it's getting too expensive. So things have to change, but it's a shame, but it is what it is. We still got a crazy fixture list for Kings Lynn, so it'll be really good. Oh, what? I'm not.
I
I'm
knew
not.
you'd see that in chat.
Yeah. Right. I'm not. I'm not gonna say that on stream because I don't want to get in trouble. So I'll. I'll leave that. But
Clip it.
Yeah. I'll keep
If
my
you're
mouth
listening on
shut.
Spotify, someone put it on something
Yeah.
in chat that James is really excited about, but we're not going to say
Yeah.
it just in
That.
case.
If that is true, I'm a happy boy because then it means I can have a meeting on my birthday and I don't have to go all the way to Hendersford.
Oh, that's not so good.
That's not so, Riley. You know what to do.
I'm not going to Edisford.
Hey, it's closer to you than it is to me.
I'll only go there for a world final. I'm not going there for a British. Even though I do like the British.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. But, yeah, then you got... Let me look at the F1 fixtures. Is there anything before...
Is it the 24th you're on next?
24...
Because that's then Scottish weekend, not Kill and Cowden Beef for F1s.
I don't think I'll be going up
Nope.
there.
No chance.
Don't get me wrong, I want to, but I won't have the money.
I'm not really bothered about Knock Hill, especially. I
Yeah.
don't think it's a stock car track
I just
personally.
think-
I mean, it's
I-
cool. I like it. I just
think
don't think it's a
I
stock
think
car
it'll
track.
be a cool spectacle just to have. But
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
we ain't done it in like 20 years, maybe
Something like
just a
that,
little
yeah.
less. It'll be cool, but I don't think it's a stock car track.
yeah, we'll see. Either way, my next meeting after that will be Monday the 26th of May, the second bank holiday of May. Big Van
You're
Bangers.
not doing Milton or BWS?
Oh
24th
yeah, I
May.
forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting about the
I was gonna
BWS
say,
fixtures.
You skipped
You
skipping
sent me.
BWS.
You sent me the BWS fixtures on Messenger. I'm having to go through like 10 different screens.
I was trying to send it on Discord. Hang on.
I forgot about
I'll
Mildenhall.
do it
So
now.
24th of May, Mildenhall BWS. That is one I'm definitely doing. Absolutely. Keep in mind also there are other fixtures that will be released, so these might change, but obviously we're waiting for them at the minute, so we will wait and see. Either way, Mildenhall BWS. That is a certainty. We will be there, or I will be there. So
Yeah, you did it last year, didn't you?
yeah, I did. It was great. Well, I did the one of two. So
I'm sending you the BWS on Discord, by the way.
cool. But yeah, and then we have Monday the 26th of May, Big Van Bangers, 2 litre bangers, Junior Bangers and Reliant Robins. I'll be filming the Big Vans and the 2 litres for one video on that day. That'll be pretty fun. I always enjoy it. I enjoy the Big Van meetings. They're just annoying to film because the vans are so big. But
Well, no, you don't say.
yeah, I know.
Big vans for a reason, mate.
Literally. I'm sad they got rid of the small van bangers. They used to have small van bangers race.
I think it about, innit?
Yeah, exactly. And then, do I do a Bradford on the 31st of May for the F1s?
I don't know what's on with them. I don't know if
I
your
don't know.
stocks have announced it
May
as well.
31st, Bradford F1s.
I'll do a quick check.
But either way, if
Fixtures.
I don't do Bradford, the next meeting I will do, well, me and Riley will be Northampton European weekend.
My
Riley,
personal favourite weekend of the year.
yeah, it's
Love
gonna.
that weekend.
Yeah, I've only been once. It was absolutely amazing. But yeah, no, I will try and go again this year. I couldn't go last year because I had other stuff going on, but this year I am aiming to go with Riley to Northampton. It should be a good weekend again. Hopefully, get a ton of Dutch over. Let the overseas drivers reign supreme.
I like how you've been to one, and it was probably the most controversial European ever.
Yeah, or one of the best
The
Europeans ever.
22 one.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it was mint.
yeah,
But it was bloody hot.
bloody hot as well. Yeah,
This year will be no different. We're going to have loads of cars.
yeah. After Knock Hill is cow and beef, cow and beef on the Sunday, which I'd love to do. So if I do one, may as well do both. Yeah.
Is it on a Sunday? I thought it was on a Saturday.
Well, they got a speed weekend, haven't they?
Yeah, I think Knockill's on a Friday. Because we're having, I say we, the F1s are having the Scottish Championship race at Knockhill, which is why I'm a bit like,
Yeah.
like do it at Cowdenbeath. Because I don't think that you can do much passing at Knockhill because it's a slope and then there's gravel, not a wall.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
I don't think they'll get many cars either.
Well, Tom's not doing it.
No. But
so you're not going to have the world champion at Knockhill.
So with the F1 European weekend, I am missing a Kingsland meeting, but that doesn't really matter. It's a small meeting anyway.
European, I love.
Yeah,
it's
European's
the vibes,
great.
the Dutch, the race in general. Sadly, they dropped the saloons. It looks like they wasn't great last year, but that's because they had a Cowden beef on. But the saloons on the same day would be nice. But yeah, solid weekend. My personal favourite, apart from the World Final. But that's an obvious. So I can't wait for that.
And then we have another speed weekend, F1 Tarmac Speed Weekend, the Thunder 500 at Ipswich on the 14th of June, with the Brisker F1s, the National Hot Rods, and something else, probably mini stocks.
Minis, yeah, minis.
Yeah, minis. And then the day after, the first time since 2004, the Brisker Formula Ones go to Yarmouth, which will be my second Yarmouth appearance of the year. And yes, big tarmac speed weekend. I'm looking forward to that one. That'll be awesome.
That's going to be mega. Especially, I mean, is Yarmouth going to be as good as what we think? Maybe. I mean, Post and Wire ain't too great these days.
They're not going to get many cars.
Well, I keep mentioning him, but it's because I know I've listened to another podcast where he's mentioned it, but I don't think Tom's doing that one either. So again, you're not going to have a world champion at a big event, but I think they could actually get some fairly decent numbers for that because of Ipswich the night before. So I'm saying mid-20s, early 30s minimum.
Not 30s, I don't think. Because one thing about Yarmouth is the pits are tiny. They are minuscule.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I have seen that.
So
I mean,
it depends.
I expect a fair few because of Ipswich the night before.
What's on with them? Do we know yet?
V8s and minis, I think.
Yeah, literally that's almost the same as Ipswich. But,
almost the same, yeah.
But hopefully they get good numbers at Yarmouth. Either way, I think it'll be a cool day.
Even if they don't, it'll be cool. It'll be cool to see.
And then Trackstar again. Oh wait, no, we have a BWS coming up, don't we?
21st of June.
21st of June is the Yarmouth
third
BWS.
Yarmouth.
Yep, the third Yarmouth of the year. Yarmouth BWS, always an absolute classic every single year. Absolutely insane. I'm gutted I didn't go to last year's when we saw Rob Browning and Jack Reynolds go airborne, but you know.
For the Dutch, that's the same weekend as the Emmen Speed Weekend, which is always... I think if I'm thinking of the right Emmen Speed Weekend, that's the really good one.
Is that the team one or is that F1's?
F1's.
Yeah. Either way,
I think that's the dirt title one. I think
World of Dirt.
I'm not too clued up on the Dutch side of racing.
That'll be World of Dirt if that's the case.
Yeah, probably.
Hmm.
They got what's the other one called? The King's Battle in Texel, I think, at some point, or
So yeah,
Blouse.
you've got 21st of June, Yarmouth BWS, and then a meeting we wish we wouldn't be having, but a meeting that is going to be an absolute classic and one we will remember for years to come. The Paul Butler Memorial at Kings Lynn. That is going to be insane. That will
What a way to
yeah.
remember someone.
That's probably going to be meeting of the year. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see.
Maybe.
Mate,
Yeah.
if
What a
it's
way to remember someone, honor someone.
if it's going to be anything like Martin Stembecker's retirement meeting, nothing's beating it. Not even any world final.
Well, I
That
wouldn't even
meeting's
know.
going to be insane. It's going to be ridiculous. But
Obviously, we'll
yeah,
have obviously, I would say Stockcast will be better, but that's because I don't know nothing about bangers.
yeah. But if it's all
I'm here for
unlimited,
vibes.
if it's all unlimited bangers and they get a ton of cars book it, oh my god, it's going to be awesome.
M
But
Teams is on July 12th and 13th.
yeah,
Demolition Icon. Cheers.
that is on the same weekend as UK Speed Weekend at Skeg, so I will not be at Emmen. Sorry.
A better weekend.
Yeah, UK. Well, sometimes, but yeah,
Nah, can't go wrong.
yeah. UK Speed Weekend's always a classic. We'll get to that shortly. But now heading into July, the 5th of July is the Brisker Formula One Saloon Stock Cars and National Minis at Kings Lynn on the 5th of July, and then after that,
Is the
UK
Skeggy week.
is UK Speed Week. We got the first. We got the first.
Thursday.
Thursday. We got the Thursday night Saloon Stock Cars and Brisker F2s. You got the Saturday and Sunday of UK Speed Weekend, F2s, F1s, and National Saloon Stock Cars. Pits absolutely heaving with balls of metal, and the bumpers will fly. Quite literally. So,
Well,
it's.
cars fly too.
Yeah, cars will fly, yep. And yeah,
If last year's anything to go by.
it is one of our favourite weekends of the year. It's absolutely savage. I want to get Riley over to Skeg with me for that week as well, hopefully.
Yes, please.
Yeah, which I'll probably be camping it again, but we'll see. But yeah.
That's how you do it at stock cars. You can't do it any other way.
I know, literally. And then 19th of July, bit of a nothing meeting, 1600 bangers, micro bangers, 1300s and juniors at Kings Lynn on the 19th of July. That's the day before my little brother's 11th birthday. So,
I
yeah.
love the JB.
Yes. And then the 20... What's on?
We're on July.
Yep.
26th and 27th is Bradford Speed Weekend for F1s.
Yeah, but then you have the 2 litre banger world final at Lynn.
Do one day and then do the other. Simple.
I mean, true. You have a point. It just means I'm
Exactly.
missing. It just means I'm missing semi-final.
What semi? Oh yeah, Saturday semi-final on it. Forgot about that.
I'll do 2 litre banger world final because I have F2s on as well. So
I don't think it'll be a good semi-final anyway.
nah.
Semi-finals have got downhill.
Yeah. But yeah, 2 litre banger world final along with Bradford, which I don't know if I'll do yet. We'll wait and see. This month of August is absolutely heaving with big meetings. I think every single meeting's a big meeting.
In F1, it's not.
Mate, this is going to be
our worst month.
Mm.
Apart from Ven Race World Cup, it's pretty poor for F1s
starting off an insane month of August. We have got the Brooks Bilge Bonanza, one of my favourite meetings I filmed last year at Kings Lynn. Unlimited, 2 litre, 1600 and micro bangers, bilge tin only. It's going to be mega. I can't wait for it. I love filming last year's Brooks Bilge Bonanza. Hopefully we don't have anything horrible happening at the end of the meeting again like last year, but we will wait and see. It'll be good.
As long as nothing goes wrong all year, that'll make the year good.
Yeah, it'll be good. Let me catch up on comments. I've missed a couple. No, but I may be. Go on, Demo. Demo really is on tour.
Again.
Yeah, every single year he goes on tour.
He also says he's hoping to go to the 2 litre world final.
Yeah, that's always a good meeting to do. At this point, I might not even bother uploading the 2 litre world final video because I'm sure the files have corrupted anyway. But knowing my luck, but I don't know.
Just cameras could be a pain in the arse when you want to be.
Yeah, cameras are just dodgy.
But worth it.
Yeah, worth it.
Worth it.
But anyways, yeah, 2 Litre Bang World Final is always good. But yeah, Brooksfield Bonanza. After that, one of our biggest weekenders of the year, one that Riley's trying to go to along with me. His first appearance at Kings Lynn since 2015. It will be the Saloon.
2015 F1 World Final,
Yeah,
so 10 years later, pretty much.
yep. The Saloon Stock Car Championship of the World, along with the 1300 Stock Cars European Championship qualification on the Saturday, and then the 1300 European on the Sunday, along with their Steve Newman Memorial and the Saloon Steve Newman Memorial, which is always a special meeting on its own. Even without big other titles on the line, it's always good, and that weekend's going to be savage. It's going to
Are
be
we throwing
monstrous.
very early prediction, or we just waiting for the podcast?
Let's wait for a podcast. We'll do a podcast
But
before
I
the
already know
Saloon World.
mine.
Yeah.
I know mine already, and it's January.
We will be doing podcasts before major events as well throughout the year, so keep an eye on that. And yeah, we'll do what we can. So yeah, that weekender is going to be unbelievable, historic even, because the Saloon World Final at Kings Lynn, the only bad one I've ever seen there was 2014. Any other World Final I've seen there has been insane, legendary. So it's going to be good. And then what else have you got?
Well, the
August.
week after that, you've got Venray for the World Cup weekend on my birthday weekend, the 15th, 16th, and 17th. I believe it's the Saloon World Cup on Friday, F2's on Saturday, and F1's on Sunday, where Gertjan Kaiser, is it, I think, retains the title
Yeah,
after winning it last year, where English sadly fell out, but it's fine. We like the Dutch, so it doesn't matter.
we
As
love
long
the
as it's a
Dutch.
good weekend and no controversy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're in talks, so we'll see. But either
Yeah, we'll
way,
see.
moving on to the next one. Like I said earlier, guys, there will probably be more meetings come up from other promotions like Speedworth and Skeg, so we're just kind of waiting for them. But at the minute, this is our provisional fixtures, so we're not going to Venray, by the way.
No,
But yeah,
no
the
chance.
the Vandemonium meeting, one of Demo's favourites, I think. The Vandemonium meeting for the big vans, Reliant Robin World of Shale, and Saloon Stock Cars, which is a good addition to that meeting. Because before, I think they had something else on, I can't remember what, but yeah, they've added saloons to that meeting, which I'm very happy with. And then, the 30th of August, the last meeting before the biggest weekend of the year, the last F1 meeting before their biggest weekend of the year, the Brisker F1 Championship consolation semi-final, where 2 of the last spots will be taken up by the top 2 in the race. You'll have the mini stocks World Final, and the 1300 stock cars as well. That'll be a good meeting.
We've got to speak to our mate, because I'm looking at the combined Dutch and English fixtures, and that Kings Lynn's not on here. So yeah, I'll send a little message.
Yeah, let them know, because you'll probably have some Dutch come over for that one as well, because they need track time. So that'll be a good meeting.
Yeah.
You'll probably get a lot of F1s for that.
Well, when was the last? It was what, 2019, when the consolation semi was at Kings Lynn before
Yep.
the World Final
Which
weekend.
which
There was
had
a fair few cars for that as well.
there was like 80 cars there, and you had Mick
And they
Sauder
had
and Mark
yeah,
Gilbank go flying. That was when the
big. What is
Sauder.
Mick tries to get Tom?
That's when the Mick and Tom war kicked off. But yeah,
They
no,
say kicked off. I think it died then, didn't it?
didn't it?
'Cause I didn't see
Maybe.
anything else happen after that.
No, but yeah, you had
But
Mick.
either way, what a moment.
You had Mick go after Tom. You had Tom. Was it? I think it was Mick, or it was one of the two that
Mick hit Tom, buried Tom to try and just completely damage the car before World Final, which
Yeah.
is fair enough. And then Gilbank, I think, followed him in, and over went Mick, and on top went Gilbank.
Oh yeah, I remember. And Mick Sauder came out with a spicy interview afterwards.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then Tom, after the meeting, was like, "Oh, it is what it is."
Yeah, but yeah, no.
It's a good stuff, good rivalry. That it was good apart from Stoke. So yeah, another rivalry this year will be cool, as long as it doesn't go too far.
So you know how we said August was a stacked month?
Just you wait.
Just you wait, because September makes it look like a joke. But
September is the best month of the racing season.
September the 6th to kick off. September is the Unlimited Bangers World of Shale Championship, which was another meeting that I did very well at filming at last year, where Ty Williams won the title from 48th on the grid. or 47th, I believe it was. 47th on the grid to winning the World of Shale. Can he do it again? Can he retain the title?
Chris puts in the chat there a fixture list with all these on. I'm mainly going from the F1s. Yeah, if you go to F1 Stock Car Scene on Facebook and Twitter, there's a whole list combining with the Dutch on Facebook and
Either
Twitter
that or
on
search up.
F1 Stock Car Scene.
Either that. Oh, yeah, true. I forgot they added the Dutch dates on there as
Yeah,
well.
Harry added the Dutch as well, which is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, what a man. Big up Harry Mortimer, the best
Legend.
Northerner. But either way, they're also joined by the pre-95 junior bangers for the World of Shale, so it'll be a good meeting. Again, hopefully we get a ton of cars like last year as well. We broke a record for World of Shale bookings last year. I think you had 135 book in, 134 turn up, which was absolutely fantastic.
Jesus.
Awesome meeting. Awesome meeting. And the atmosphere was very good as well. So, yeah.
But James, no one cares about that from the stock car world, mate. Go to the next weekend, yeah?
Yeah, go to the next weekend. I'll let
Go to the
Riley.
next week already.
I'll let Riley do this one.
On the, is it 12th, 13th? 12th, 13th, and 14th of September. It is the Brisker F1 2025 Championship of the World weekend. Friday is the overseas F1s with Saloons, I think.
Yep.
Saloons, probably the a little small final title for them, like 2019. And on a Saturday, it's the F1 World Final. Can Tom make it 4 in a row, make it 6? Can someone challenge him like Lee Fairhurst? We find out. We find out in the 13th of September. Then on the 14th, the World Masters doesn't unfortunately stay with Kings Lynn like it did with Skeggy last year, but it does move to a different track with Mildenhall. So you're going to have all the cars, pretty much all the cars move to Mildenhall on the Sunday instead of Northampton.
Both of my local tracks. I'm very happy.
That's going to be such a good weekend, man.
That's going to be so sick. I can't wait. I am doing all 3 days. If Riley doesn't end up doing all 3 days, I will. So I will be at Kings Lynn. I'll be at Mildenhall. Don't you worry, I'll be covering the whole weekend. I'm going to try and do some special bits and bobs for each video and try and get some people involved. We're going to make it an absolute masterclass.
Well, last year, our World Final video became the most watched on our channel.
By
and with what, 24,000 views,
25,
which is ridiculous.
25,000.
Let's make it bigger. Let's try and see how much popularity we can get.
Can we hit 30k before September?
Oh Jesus! I didn't think we'd ever get like 5k, let alone 25.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is going to be the biggest weekend of the year. Absolutely. As normal. But I think even in just normal action, not even the atmosphere, but just the racing itself, it's going to be an incredible weekend.
And then on the 20th of September, I might do this one, the second shootout round at Bradford on the 20th of September. And then the week after that...
Is it the second this year?
It'll be the second, because you got Mildenhall World Masters, haven't you?
Oh, they're doing it on World Masters again? Okay.
Mildenhall World Masters, Bradford...
Yeah, every meeting after Mildenhall, yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be round 2. And then 27th of September, the Microbanger UK Championship. Last year, we saw one of the closest finishes in any championship ever in the Microbanger UK Championship. Brad Bartram and Jamie Steele virtually dead heat across the line, which was absolutely insane. One of the best finishes I've ever seen in a banger race. And that was a truly masterclass race. And we'll see if
you get that video uploaded. So
yeah,
I remember doing the thumbnail.
Yeah, videos uploaded. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's when you had that's when you had them 2 fireballs.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
But yeah, Microbanger UK Championship. Can Jamie Steele go back to back? The young man who just came out of Junior Bangers like a year or 2 ago. Can he make it back to back in the UK Championship? With that, you've got the 6000 bangers, 3000 stock cars, and junior bangers. We will be filming the 1600s and 1300s. I'm not going to bother with the juniors. But, yeah, no. And then we go into October, another stacked month, where we start off... Oh, please don't.
I don't know what banger meetings are on.
Normally at the start of October, you have the Unlimited Banger Championship of the World at Ipswich. I don't know if that's either going to be on the 4th or the 11th. I hope it's not on the 4th, because on the 4th is day 1 of Skegness Speed Weekend in October. So you have the
Skeggy Speed Weekend number 3.
Skeggy Speed Weekend number 3, and then you also have the Unlimited Banger World Final at Ipswich at some point in October. Either
Did
the
they not
4th,
announce it? I thought they announced it.
maybe they did announce it and I'm just
I will
dumb.
fact check.
Yeah, but yeah, you got the Unlimited Banger World Final, and after that, you got F1 Stock Cars Shootout Round 5, Brisker F2 Grand National Championship at Kings Lynn on the 11th of October, and then I'm going to have to miss at least one meeting, either Skeg or Lynn, because I am going to
But I've
Unlimited
seen
World.
they've announced the 1600 World, but I can't see the unlimited one.
Well, if they've announced the 1600 one, they should have announced the Unlimited one.
Yeah, I'm just going through. I can't see an unlimited one. But it's normally on the first week of October, isn't it?
Yeah, World Finals normally on like the first week.
It'll be on like the 4th.
No, they
I
don't.
can't see any confirmation on a date unless I'm being blind. No.
The Unlimited World Final is always at the start of October. 1600 World is in the middle of November normally.
Okay.
And then on the 18th of October at Kings Lynn, you got the two. Actually, what F1s have we got? Never mind, I'm not going Lynn. I'm going Mildenhall on the 18th for the F1 shootout. And then Riley's at Northampton on the 19th of October.
Same again as last year. Have a
Yep.
big moment. Get us some views. I'll finally beat James in a views battle again, which would be nice.
The one meeting in the year.
Yeah, the one meeting. If something happens like what happened last year with
Yeah.
Tom and Polly and Frank all having moments, it's a great meeting last year. I'm sure it will be again because doesn't that Northampton start the final round again?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it does. Stage 2 ends at Mildenhall on a Saturday, so that could be action-packed as well. And Sunday, Northampton starts stage 3, and I think it's Bradford the week after, which was a brilliant meeting last year.
Speaking of Bradford the week after, that's another meeting where I'm going to chat to your mum about it because I'll be at Lynn on that. I'll be at Lynn on that night, going to the Halloween Carnival night for the Unlimited Banger Supernatural Championship and King of the Fens, 1300 Stock Car World of Shale, and Reliant Robins, not Reliant Bangers. Ugh.
Reliant Bangers, that'd be fun.
That'd be fun. Better than Reliant Robins. Ugh, gross. But yeah, no, you got the fancy dress parade and firework display as well. What probably my favourite meeting of the year, one of my favourites, Halloween
It used to be
Carnival.
mine when F1s were on.
Yeah, unbelievable meeting every single year. The Supernatural Championship gets bigger and bigger every year. The hearse and limo race, one of my favourite races of the entire season. Absolute classic banger
I
race.
don't know what year it was, but when he was in the grandstand for that race once, and there was a green limo, and I think it's green, and it got buried, and the sparks came out. That was one of my personal favourite thumbnails.
Yeah,
I forgot what year was that. Was that 22?
That was 22. Yeah, that was when Taylor Pratchett had that massive limo and he blitzed Nafe's hearse, went airborne.
Yeah, I love that thumbnail.
Yeah,
that shot of them going in is beautiful.
Yeah, and then you had big shots going in last year with Lee White in the big Yank limo. You had Frenchie in the limo. You had Spud with the Jag Camper 6x6. That was an awesome race.
Another 6x6, please, then.
Yeah, Spud just goes out there to have a laugh. He loves it.
That's how you should be racing.
Yeah, exactly. Spud is the boy. But yeah, Halloween Carnival night, and then the Suffolk Tour returns in November with a couple Mildenhalls, a couple Ipswich meetings. It's the Suffolk Tour. What else can you say? Mildenhall and Ipswich.
What dates are those?
Yeah, you'll have the 60th. So in November, with Mildenhall coming back, you'll have the 2 litre banger teams hopefully return. You'll have 1600 banger world final at Ipswich.
1600 World is on. I just had it and now I can't find it, which is just normal. The 16th of November, I think. No, that was last year.
15th,
where's this year's?
I imagine.
Yes.
It'll be in the middle of November, 1600 World Final. 2 litre banger teams maybe at the start of the month.
On the 8th of November is the final meaningful F1 meeting of the year, the Shootout Decider.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to have 5 drivers battle it out again.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you got the Bradford meeting, the shootout finale. I'll be there. And I will be at 1600 Banger World Final on the 15th
Just don't miss
of November.
everything again, yeah?
Yeah. I'll try not to. I'll stand somewhere different, because I don't think that place I stood was very good.
I'm next to Harry. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Might as well hire Harry at this point. I'm shit at Bradford. But either
don't
way,
don't keep it like that.
but either way, yeah, you got some Mildenhall, Bradford, and Ippy meetings in November, and to round out the year, 2 meetings in December: Unlimited Banging Nutcracker and 25 and Under's Great British Championship, and the 1600 Bangers National Championship. And then on the 28th of December, fingers crossed if everything goes right, I might race this meeting. Microbanger teams are free. That's not certain, by the way. That's not
It's
certain.
not
I
SORUK
hope.
on tour, it's SORUK on track.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm praying.
That'd
If
be very
everything
cool.
if everything goes well, hopefully I'm racing. And then yeah, Micah's teams are free, Brisker F2s, Saloon Stock Cars, and Junior Bangers to round out. My throat's going dry. To round out a crazy 2025 season, I want to try and beat my personal record. I want to smash it. In fact, I want to get like
I
50,
don't even know
60
what my
meters.
personal record is.
Mm. This
So
year,
I used to do Skeg, Northampton, and Lim, but obviously it's
mm,
recently gone down.
2024 was my record, 46 meetings. 44 of them going up on SORUK.
Yeah, but we're gonna get loads out this year.
Yeah, I will try. One thing I will try and get better at this year, guys, is actually uploading everything on time. That it's just it comes down to motivation and how busy I am, how tired I am after a meeting.
Well, Northampton ones will be a bit slower because obviously now I've got a camera, I've got to transfer it all. But
Mm.
normally I could just edit it in the car and then upload it as soon as I get back. But obviously that'll be a little slower this year because I've got to put it on the laptop. Then we've got new graphics this year, which I don't think they've seen yet. They've
They
seen one of
have,
them, but
yeah.
they haven't seen all of them.
I don't think I've
So they've
seen
seen
all of
all of
them.
them. Well, we've got the watermark, which we
Yeah,
just put on just to make it look more professional. Hopefully, it doesn't get in the way of anything. And we've got some things to make the races, at least at the start and end, look a bit more profesh, as I like to say.
yeah.
You'll be seeing them soon.
Yeah, you'll see some different things this year. We're changing it up a little bit. And for the World Final weekends, like the Saloon and F1 World Final, I will try and get in touch with some people. Make them meetings special. Make them videos special. Because
We could do
2025,
so much this year.
yeah, 2025 is going to be massive. Let's catch up on chat. I've missed some messages. Lots of crashing, lots of laughs, and raising money for charity. Nothing better than that. Yeah, that big van meeting at the end of August, always a special one, raising thousands of pounds for charity, and it's always just a good, fun meeting. I want to film that again because
What's better than
2020.
crashing for charity?
Yeah, exactly. Hope Ricky Hutton can qualify for World of Shell, as I believe he got injured at Goldie's testimonial, which meant he couldn't. Oh, that's gutting. Yeah, that's a shame, but Ricky Hutton is a pilot. He is the boy. You know, once Mildenhall comes back, the first person you're going to see on Oppo, the first person who's going to test the fence is Ricky Hutton. He's a Mildenhall merchant. He is the boy. Can you call the Herson limo race a race? No, you can't. I think 20.
It's just something.
I think 23 started, one or two finished. I think only
Oh
one
god.
finished. Yeah, it was absolutely unreal. If you watch the
Yeah,
Halloween
that's not a
meeting back,
race.
and even then, the winner, as soon as he crossed the line, his engine blew up. So basically, no
Last man
finishing.
standing,
Yeah,
literally.
just a DD. Everybody's going out there for a crash. But yeah, no.
Apart from the obvious world finals, which one? I'll say without Waller as well. You can't count Waller because that's an obvious answer. Which
Yeah,
one are you looking forward to the most?
Brooks Bilge Bonanza, Paul Butler's meeting, and again, Skegness Good Friday. I enjoyed Good
Hmm,
Friday last year.
decent. Yeah, it looked like a decent meeting.
Yeah, it was a good
I mean, the
meeting.
rain didn't help
Cold.
at the start, but
Oh, mate. Flashbacks to World Masters. Oh, flashbacks to
oh
World
god,
Masters.
PTSD.
Mate, that gave me PTSD. Being there. Oh, my God, that was chucking it down. But yeah, that was a
Won't be
good
the same
meeting.
this year, hopefully.
That was a great. That was my first time ever seeing the National Hot Rods as well at that meeting. So that was
Let's get
quite
more of
cool.
them on the channel this year. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll
Hopefully,
try.
Josh gets some clips when he goes
Hmm.
to get some because
By
I
the
feel
way,
like
guys,
Josh wants to get involved a little more.
By the way, guys, everything you've seen today, all these fixtures we've been saying, this is all provisional. This isn't the full, like, what meetings we're doing this year. There's still some missing. We're still waiting for the rest of the Skegness and Speedway fixtures to come out before we make a decision on what we're doing. So, just bear that in mind. Things will change and we will swap things around. I might go on random road trips with other people and go to different tracks. We'll wait and see. But either way, we're hoping Riley can do some more meetings now that he's got a proper camera. I'm hoping to do some more meetings this year. We are going to fuel you guys with the most content you've ever seen on this channel in 2025. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, and you guys are in for a treat. Riley, what meetings are you looking forward to this year?
Well, apart from the obvious of the World Finals, European is always my highlight. I love that weekend.
Yeah.
It's just the way you have the qualifying on a Saturday. It used to be a bit meh when you had the championship itself right at the start and the normal meeting, but since they changed it in 2017, just love that weekend. And now, personally, I know I'm not going to not a lot of people can agree. I love Northampton on Shale, so European on Shale is just brilliant. So I'd have to say European for me, but obviously the World Finals top it off.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a ton of meetings I'm looking forward to this year. Obviously, Paul Butler's meeting, that is going to be one of the best in this decade. This is going to be a historic meeting. And then you got, which is the day before my birthday as well, so even more reason to look forward to it. And then,
And on your birthday is the F1 British.
which
So
hopefully I'll do.
someone good better win for your sake.
Hopefully I'll do, but if Demo's take on what he said before is true, then Hennesford British can get in the
Yeah,
bin.
then Henderson ain't happening.
Yeah, I'll have to get you to go to that.
I'm not going Henderson.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Hopefully what Demo says is true, and we will have one hell of an event. And yeah, obviously you got F1 World Final, you got just all the World Finals basically, tons and
Yeah, all the World
tons
Finals will
of
just
big
top it
meetings.
off.
Mildenhall
You can't say one's better than the other.
Yeah, Mildenhall coming back is something I'm absolutely ecstatic for. If it comes back on March 22nd, every other meeting is getting dropped on that day. Because
Yeah.
Mildenhall has to be done. I've got an idea for what I'm going to do with that video if it comes back. So,
I'd like to go to the first F1 Mildenhall, but I think it's before Northampton, isn't it?
yeah, it's the day before Northampton, but either way, I'll be there. So,
Yeah, you'll be there.
Mm.
I want to go back to Mildenhall at some point. I love that track.
Mildenhall's sick, yeah.
And my filming, like, the first time at Mildenhall was terrible because of my spot.
Yeah, that
terrible.
is like the worst spot you can stand in.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, this is a good spot. And then just as the day went on, I was like, it's really not a good spot.
Yeah, if you go Mildenhall, there's only one real place to sit, and that's on turns 3 and 4, or 1 and 2 Briscoe direction.
Love Northampton on Shale, love Shale over. Polly said Hennesford is a great hot rod track. Yeah, I like Hennesford, don't get me wrong. I do think a World Final should go back to Hennesford. But I'd rather, what's this, the third time in like the 3 of the last 4 Tarmac Britishes have been at Hennesford, which is a bit boring, but I understand that.
Yeah.
I just don't sit. I like Hennesford. I want to do but yeah, hot rod track. I want to do the national championship weekend. That would be mega with the 1300 World Final. But it's not a proper F1 track. Neither's Ipswich, to be fair, but Ipswich can be really good when you get the numbers. Ipswich can be really good.
Ipswich was good.
Yeah. Go on.
Ipswich was good last year because you had Frankie Wayman Jr. and Antwater Neals cleaning up. They were having
if you get the numbers, it's really good. Like the World Final 2022.
Yeah, that was great.
But you need the numbers.
Yeah, you do. It's a shame though.
I'm more of a tarmac man anyway. It's just Northampton, in my opinion, is better on a shale.
Yeah, I've always loved shale because I've grown up at Kings Lynn for years. So shale beats tarmac any day of the week for me. But either way, I'm starting to like tarmac quite a lot. I love Skeg. Skeg carries tarmac.
Oh, Skeg's the best.
Yeah, Skeg is unbelievable. I love it. And,
if all the tarmac tracks that ever closed were still open, Skeggy would still beat it. Skeggy's just, you can't beat Skegness, not even just a weekend, but one day. You can't beat Skegness.
Even a normal stock car meeting, like a Chris Murphy Memorial, like normal stock cars and stuff, they're brutal.
Mate, they have the fence so perfectly that under lights, the sparks that come up, the lights on the track. Oh, beautiful. The grandstand now. What a track. Well done, Speak, and everyone at Skegness.
The lighting and facilities at Skeg is unreal. It's probably the best facility.
It's my personal favourite. I mean, obviously I love Northampton. It's my local. I've been going there for flipping ages. But Skeggy's too good, man.
Oh, wait, we forgot a meeting. We forgot a massive meeting. I forgot. Dave Vincent.
Yeah, I've just seen it in chat.
Dave Vincent, I forgot. Yeah, that we're doing that. I completely forgot about Dave Vincent's meeting. Yeah,
How did
we
you
are.
forget that? Isn't that on the thumbnail?
I know, I forgot. But yeah, no, Dave
I'll speak
Vincent
about it now.
meeting.
Speak about it now.
Yeah, Dave Vincent meeting we're doing. Absolutely, 100%. Dave Vincent
What date
meeting.
is that?
23rd of August.
Oh, not bad then.
We are absolutely doing that meeting.
That's the same as Bradford, so you won't be doing Bradford.
Yeah, not doing Bradford.
Who cares?
Yeah, Mildenhall. 45
I
minutes
grew up
away,
going
we're
to
good.
Covs to Northampton shares. I grew up going to Cov and Northampton, so one day
I've
Cov
never been to
hopefully come to me.
Cov.
Yeah, I like it, mate.
Oh.
Mate, the restaurant at Cov's different gravy, not to pardon the pun, but Cov restaurant on a Saturday night, first Saturday of the month, for what, 60 cars, 70 cars sometimes. Can't beat that. And it's just the way they had that track, like the turns, the length of the straight, best track F1's ever raced on.
Yeah, absolutely. The videos
That is
online look crazy.
that is the Wembley of stock cars.
Yeah,
It's just a shame we don't have
let's
it, but
catch up on
hopefully one
track.
day it comes back.
My provisional fixtures for the demo on tour is Paul Butler meeting, Emin Weekender, 2 litre World Final at Lynn, Aldershot Little Handshaker, which is the third 3 litre meeting of the year. If I can make Bilge meeting at Lynn, that would be cool. Bilge meeting's always good. It was good last year.
Only done Skigwell final, that was ace, and there's so much money and effort going into it. Yeah, Skigwell finals, one of the best, not just atmospheres, but event of a world final I've ever been to.
I've been
And I've
to
been to a fair few.
I've been to about 4, maybe 500 meetings since 2011.
Oh, how much have I been to?
In terms of like preparation, build up, hype, atmosphere, action on track, that is probably the best meeting I've ever been to.
I
In
was at
terms of
2008 for
atmosphere and build up.
Ipswich. I don't remember a lot of it. I was a little kid. 2009, I don't know. 2010, I was at Cov. 11 is always going to be my favourite because of Paul Harrison winning. But even the event as a whole, 2011 Northampton, even 2012 Skeg, 2013 Lynn, 2019 Lynn, doesn't come close. You had the pre-meeting entertainment, you had a sprint car, you had an American come over, a top name in America. Yeah, it was best world final weekend
I
ever.
think my top 5 for favourite meetings ever. Obviously, number 1 is Extinction. Nothing comes close. Well, the only one that comes relatively close is Mai's meeting in 2022. That was unbelievable. Another meeting Demo went to. Third was last year's F1 World Final at Skeg. Unbelievable. Number 4, probably Pee Wee's meeting in 2015. And then number 5, Kev Waller pre-70 this last year. Kev Waller pre-70 last year was unreal.
First, Northampton 2011 World Final, feelings first. Second, 2024 F1 World Final. Third, I don't know. Probably a Northampton somewhere. What's that one? I was literally had it and I've forgotten it. There was a really good European, 2012 European, and then probably like a late limb. I can't think of a proper top 5, but yeah, 2011 World, 2024 F1 World, top 2, easy.
Yeah. I mean, it's so hard for me to rank meetings because I've been to hundreds. So.
You've gone to like more in like the last 3 combined than I've been to in like the last 11, 12.
Yeah.
But that's only because I've unfortunately tracks closed down near me, so
yeah.
Otherwise I'd have done a few more.
I live in a good area. I've got Lynn and Mildenhall
close
to me. Yeah.
Yeah, you're lucky.
But yeah,
not too far. I'm from Mildenhall. I'll get Mildenhall done somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, either way, hopefully Riley can do UK Open weekend in May, along with
Fingers
Kev
crossed.
Waller. Yeah. Yeah, we got a ton of meetings planned. Hopefully we can do all of them. Like I said, it's all provisional at the minute. We don't know what we're doing, but we will let you guys know what we're doing, what meetings are coming up. I will try and get videos out as quick as possible this year. Every single meeting, every single formula, as much as I can. We'll try our best. And we'll make 2025 absolutely legendary. It's going to be a sick year.
Also, just a quick plug. Obviously, we're now Spotify, which is weird to say, but we are on Spotify. So if you enjoy this and want to hear it again at some point in a road trip or something, if you're that bored, put it on Spotify, give us a follow and a rating. That really helps out. And we've got basically like a side channel, but it's purely only F1s only. I'll be trying to do an F1 fixtures rundown on the Oval Insider, which I plugged before. So we'll try and get that out. But it's pretty much a SORUK side channel, just mainly focused on the F1s.
Yep, definitely. And we've also had a bit of like help and support from Tebs Racing, so that's quite
Yeah,
cool.
what a legend Curtis is. So cheers,
Mm.
Kurt. You probably won't see his pod, but thank you, mate. We'll we'll,
Cheers,
we'll,
Tebs.
we'll get some help more. We'll get some
Yep.
more help from Tebs.
Definitely, absolutely, and I will still continue my advert making for Trackstar Racing so I can get as much footage as I can from Kings Lynn for all of you in their absolutely stacked year. Tons of championships, tons of big meetings, and
It's not
there
just the
is.
best year on SORUK, it's the best year in short oval racing, pretty
Oh
much
yeah.
ever.
Yeah, it's going to be stacked. It's going to be unreal. All the best tracks have big meetings. It's going to be sick. And one last thing. Just remember to everybody that's new that's just tuned in and didn't hear earlier, next week is the start of the Chili Bowl Nationals in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Nearly 400 cars across 6 days, and you got 3 Briscoe drivers going over to race. Wout Hoffman's, Tom Harris, and Jack France racing the midgets in the US against the best in the world. I will be live streaming on my personal channel, Arlie Motorsports, or just Arlie, whatever you find, and I'll try and stream all 6 days, and I'll have to do it like Demolition Icon stream style. I can't show the actual Flow Racing like coverage, but it will be audio reactions. You'll have a bunch of us in Discord together. We'll have a proper good laugh. We'll be reading chat, having a laugh with all of you. Basically, just a massive pub night out, I guess. But
Chill and
yeah,
watch racing. What could be better?
exactly. It's gonna be a sick week.
There is a third English driver, but I'm sorry if he does watch it. I'm not too clued up on it. I know he's with Jay Davidson,
Yeah.
but we'll find that out and we'll get info about him too.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, any news or anything you guys want to ask us, let us know. We'll let you know on anything we're doing. And yeah, it's going to be a sick 2025. Indeed, there's tons to do, tons to look forward to, and we are now equipped with 2 cameras. So we are going to give you the best coverage.
When did we do our last podcast, by the way? Was it before 2025? It was, wasn't it?
Our last podcast was a week ago.
Was it a week?
Yeah, like 7-8 days ago.
I'm going to check the upload date because I don't believe we said it at that time. If we did do it after, what's it called, New Year's? If we didn't say it, then thank you for 3,000 subscribers, everyone.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
so sick, so
Yeah.
sick.
On New Year's Eve, literally 15 minutes before the clock
Yeah,
chimed.
30th of December that was uploaded, and the next day we made
Yeah.
3,000. So thank you for that.
Everybody for 3,000 subs. That is insane. We did not
I
expect
didn't
that.
think we'd get 300, but
Yeah.
3K, Jesus.
And we're only going to keep climbing as we keep posting content, posting it across Facebook and social media. I'll try and do some more TikTok stuff this year as well, because I lacked TikTok content last year. So
Yeah, I'm going to do some TikToks
yeah,
this year.
I need to do some TikTok stuff. So keep an eye on the Short Oval Racing UK TikTok page as well as the Arlie Motorsports TikTok page as well. So where you
Yeah,
can
you
get
do more
more
edits,
Yeah.
like cool edits and stuff, whereas
Yeah.
SORUK TikTok is just clips of the
We'll
racing.
give you clips, edits, updates, anything you need on the 2025 season. We'll try and cover as much as we can. And we thank you guys very much for subscribing, for following the channel, and just being here. With all these podcasts going on, all these meetings, it is going to be the best year we've had. So we look forward to it. We look forward to having you join us on the journey. We look forward to meeting some of you even at the racetracks, trackside. Let's catch up on some messages. Mize was too personal to me as it was the year I made a return to Bangs after 3 years. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, that was a very special meeting. Kev Waller that year, that was the first year Kev Waller was run. That was legendary that weekend. But Mize meeting was something else. That was
And my
truly
icon
special.
also says, hopefully Icebreaker will be streamed. If you keep checking every race week, if you check 247 TV, it will say what streamed and what meeting streamed that week. So keep your eyes on 247 to watch racing live.
I don't think you have to ask Demo that because Demo does it anyway.
Yeah, true. Well, that's just in general. F1s, bangers. I think every Lynn pretty much as well. Just keep your eyes on 247. You can watch the racing live.
You know
And
what?
then check back here after the meeting.
I'm going to give Demo a little shout out. If you want some of the funniest reactions you'll see on the internet of bangers and stock cars, head over to the Demolition Icons Twitch channel and Facebook page as well, where he streams his reactions of some of the meetings. It's mainly bangers, but he does do the occasional stock car stuff like UK Speed Weekend and the big stock car weekenders at Kings Lynn as well. So They're good. They're funny. They are very funny. His reactions are
It's like
great.
that American one that
Yeah.
reacts to the NASCAR and stuff. It's quality.
Yeah, he is the boy. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching the SORUK podcast episode number 3. That is our provisional fixtures for 2025. Obviously, things will change. There'll be Speedworth and Skeg fixtures coming out very soon, so just keep that in mind. We'll be covering whatever we can. And from us here at SORUK and me and Riley, goodbye. Are you going to say goodbye?
I didn't know if you want to.